Kokofemme, Kokofemme,
Hi everybody, welcome back to Koko's Loc Chronicles. And today, for starters, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who commented and complimented me on my curly curls. Okay, so I appreciate that. And this, if you look back into my Loc Chronicles, I did this style before with rods, but it wasn't, you know, it was when it was a little bit shorter. So yeah, this is one of those styles that I'm loving every time I do it as my hair gets older and longer. Okay, so I'm loving my locks right now. What I want to do for you today is show you how I tighten up this style. Now, it's been done like this. I initially did it, I think, matter of fact, it was a week ago today. So some of the curls have fallen, and the reason why they have fallen is because I used two separate types of rods. I used a medium rod and I used a small rod. And I'm going to show you what I used. Now, when I initially did this roller set, I used this type of cold perm rod and this type of cold perm rod. This one is much, as you can see, this one's a little medium, this one's real super skinny. Now, my preference is if you have locks that are my size, my width, similar to what I have, I would go with these because it's going to give you a tighter curl and that curl is going to last. When I curled, I probably say I did 90% of my head with these. And I ran out. And I was like, well, I'll get the medium ones anyway. So I did the other 10% with these. And you can tell which ones were done with these and which ones were done with these. And if you can't, the ones that I did with these, I'm not going to pick them out, of course, but those are the ones that are still tightly curled. And you're probably saying, you don't need to do anything with your hair, but I see a lot of ones that that can stand to be re-rodded. So that's what I'm going to do today. This is my re-rod tutorial, okay? So what you will need is whatever your preference, but again, if you have locks the length of mine, the width of mine, I will go for this, okay? And it comes in a pack. Now, I did buy some different ones. They come in a pack that looks like this, and it says cold wave rods. Now, in my opinion, I didn't see any difference between these and the blue ones, and I wanted to compare them. Maybe it's slightly bigger? No. Oh! Wow! The yellow ones are actually skinnier than the blue ones. How about that? I didn't know that. If that was the case, then I would have just gotten blue ones. Yeah. That kind of sucks. But I think it'll have a tighter curl, so I'm not really that bummed about it. I would just, you know, these two would make no difference. Okay, so the other ingredient that you're going to need, I use Mango and Lime Lock and Set Styling Lotion. I really like that on my locks. What I'm going to do is I usually put it in a spritzer bottle because nothing's wrong with this pumper right here, but I like having more control of the products. If I want more, I don't have to pump. So I'm going to pour the contents of this into my spray bottle. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so you get your spray bottle of any sort. You can get these from the dollar store, Sally's, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, some type of dollar store, probably inexpensive for you. This will allow me, or allow you, when you try this style, right, it's going to allow you to spritz that lock without oversaturation, in my opinion. But yeah, this is what I use it. Let's get started here. I'll zoom in a little bit. Alrighty. Hey, look closer. Because if you can see here, it's not buildup or anything, but you see the fuzzies? This is my crown. I like for my crown to be tight. So that's why I'm going to do a intermittent retwist really quick with that. So I'm going to wet the root of the lock only with water, getting that part saturated, and putting a little bit of locking pomade, and I'm trying a new locking pomade. I don't officially want to do a tutorial on it because I'm not officially using it for my whole head yet, but what I have used for my retwist has seemed to work. That that will probably help if I turn off the water. The fun thing about this style is it doesn't have to be freshly retightened. This is one of those styles that you can do in between your retwists. So it'll look just as fabulous with that. Now I'm going to take my styling mango and lime, get that nice and saturated. And palm rolling is key, so you want to keep that lock very tight there. But you want to saturate your lock. And you're going to take a roller, and what I do is put it on the edge, kind of try to capture it, and I roll it up on an angle. Trying to get in it, because you want to create that nice candy curl effect. Like you can get it popping. Yeah, so that's one. Okay, remember this lock right here, y'all? Well, this is my Loc Extension, and this is the only Loc Extension I have. And let me try to zoom in here. But this is how much of the lock has actually grown out, and the rest is the extension. We do the same thing with that one. I'm still going to use my, I know I keep digging in my nose. You ever dig in your nose? Anyway, that's size bar. Ah! Okay. In the morning before clinicals, I'll go ahead and take it out so that you can see the, gosh, I can't speak. Ugh. So that you can see how it's going to come out, okay? So hang in there with me.